Alright guys, I'm going to do a few shout outs here because there's some shout outs I've been wanting to do for some time and I've just never gotten around to doing it. And I'm going to do this more regularly just to get some channels exposure. I know how it is when you're below 5,000 subscribers. It's really hard to get past that boundary. It's a constant struggle, especially this day and age when there's so many YouTube channels out there competing for exposure. It's very challenging. So the first channel I want to give a shout out to, it's a Canadian channel. It's not a preparedness channel, but it's a gun channel. The name of the channel is Civil Advantage, and I think now more than ever, wink wink, it's important that we advocate for firearms rights here in Canada. And this guy is probably spearheading that movement. If there was ever a spokesman that I would want for something like that, who doesn't get political, he doesn't get religious, he sticks to the facts about gun control and the legal use of firearms, the responsible use of firearms in Canada. Any questions you have about Canadian gun laws, that's the guy to ask. This guy knows his stuff. Go check out Rod at Civil Advantage. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. The next channel I'd like to give a shout out to is Kullcraven Bushcraft. Another fellow Canadian out on the East Coast, and me and him have done some pseudo collaborations before and some shout outs before, but I just want to give him another shout out. Really good channel. He was on the show called Alone, and I've definitely got some ideas from him for videos, including the bear flare video idea. When he used the flare on the show Alone, that's where I started thinking about, well, yeah, that's a great idea. You know, why not use flares to deter bear attacks? And then I went looking on the internet. I found this new product called bear flares, which just happened to come out from the Orion CIL company. And yeah, so go check out Kullcraven Bushcraft. Really humble, really modest guy. He's a part of the Gauntlet Gear Reviewer series that was spearheaded by Prepared Mind 101, who I'm also going to give a shout out to. I recently did a video on Prepared Mind 101's channel. Go check it out. I'll post a link to it. So I'm kind of promoting myself within Prepared Mind's channel. But honestly, Chris from Prepared Mind is the thing I like about Chris the most is that he tells it like it is. He's not afraid to sugarcoat things, and he's really upfront and, you know, honest with his audience. And for somebody with over 100,000 subscribers to really maintain that sort of integrity and really set an example for a lot of the other gear review channels, and Industrious as well, with the whole Gauntlet thing, bringing a lot of different preppers together, and even bringing me on his channel. I mean, I'm a pretty small channel, relatively speaking, so for him to let me do a video and put it on his channel was very grateful for that. So thanks a lot, Chris. Another channel I want to give a shout out to is probably one of the most underrated channels, I think, in the preparedness community in terms of comms. Now, Survival Teknord is somebody I'm going to be interviewing pretty soon, and this guy just puts so much work into his videos. He's so knowledgeable about the communications field that I think it's hard for him to sometimes communicate all that information in a way which is understandable to us who don't really understand it that well. So I've been kind of working with Survival Teknord to, you know, giving him suggestions to optimize his video format, and he's been giving me suggestions. So it's kind of a mutual thing. And but Survival Teknord, man, go check out that channel if you have any questions about communications and grid down survival. And, you know, he doesn't shy away from the discussions about global collapse and stuff like that, as you'll see in the interview that we're going to be doing right away. So definitely go check out Survival Teknord's channel. I also want to give a shout out to Armed Rogue. She's doing this thing where she's doing this 365-day preparedness thing, where every day she's doing something new about prepping. And I swear, in the 300 days she's done this, she's probably touched on and learned more than me, and probably a lot of us who sit here and watch these videos on YouTube. By the end of this 365 thing, she's going to have had exposure to pretty much all aspects of prepping. And I like that she's honest and that she's female, because females are underrepresented in the preparedness community. So definitely go check out Armed Rogue's channel. I'm going to be doing shout out videos once a month or once every couple months. So those are the first 5 channels that I would recommend you go and subscribe to. comment on them, tell them that Canadian Prepper sent you. So stay tuned for some more great content. We got a lot of good things coming your way. Thanks for watching. Canadian Prepper out.
Check out the Canadian Preppers Network blog, an excellent resource for survivalists and preppers.